I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for 2016 to end. I am so done with this year. This was honestly one of the shittiest years we can remember. And on top of that, it was a leap year, so there was an extra day of shitness. To be honest, only an asshole would be thankful for a year like this.
President-elect Donald Trump kicking off his thank you tour, visiting the key battleground states that helped secure his win against Hillary Clinton.
Of course, the worst year for us is the best year for Trump. You know, when we lose, he wins. It's like he owns one of those cleaning companies that only cleans up crime scenes. It's like, oh boy, triple homicide, cha-ching! And I thought the thank you tour was a waste of time. Honestly, I did, until I watched it. And I realized that the thank you tour is actually some of the most important speaking Donald Trump has done all year. Like yesterday, Trump was in Wisconsin, right? And in between thanking the voters, he also gave us a glimpse of his true relationship with the Speaker of the House.
Speaker Paul Ryan. Where's Speaker? Where is he? He has been, I'll tell you, he has been terrific. And you know, honestly, he's like a fine wine. Every day goes by, I get to appreciate his genius more and more. Now, if he ever goes against me, I'm not going to say that, okay?
I get the feeling that when Trump says Paul Ryan is like a fine wine, what he really means is that he wants to lock Ryan up in a basement for like 40 years. You've got to read between the lines. But what stands out in that clip for me is not the compliments, but it's how blatantly Trump admits how empty his words are. Just watch that last part again.
I get to appreciate his genius more and more. Now, if he ever goes against me, I'm not going to say that, okay?
Yeah, you see that? Straight up. If Paul Ryan is like a fine wine, then Donald Trump is like a fine meth. Yeah, just a little, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? The guy's blatantly saying it. I like him now, but if he goes against me, I won't say that, I won't say that. And this is not actually a new thing. What we're seeing here is a character I like to call Truth Trump. You'll notice it if you watch him closely, right? The Donald voices some political opinion, and then Truth Trump slips out and tells you the real deal.
You've been hearing me say it's a rigged system, but now I don't say it anymore because I won. Okay? It's true. You know, now I don't care. I don't care.
You see? It throws everyone off. Because politicians aren't supposed to be honest about their lying, right? You don't even get mad, you just get confused. You really do. Imagine if your boyfriend was like, baby, I didn't go to the club, I was home. Unless you were home too when I was somewhere else, then that, I was somewhere else, that doesn't make you mad. I mean, that's the thing, but I wasn't at the club. And now with this tour, Trump is finally admitting that it was all bullshit. He's admitting it blatantly. Take Hillary, for example, right? Trump spent the entire campaign saying that Hillary was a dangerous criminal who had ruined the country, and for that, he was gonna lock her up. People chanted it. They held up signs. He even said it to her face at a debate. It was the one specific piece of policy he had. But now that he's got what he wanted, Truth Trump tells it like it is.
Because I heard my opponent had scheduled Michigan unexpectedly. It was like all of a sudden, with President Obama and Michelle and Bill and Hillary, and they were going to Michigan. No, it's okay. No, forget it. That plays great before the election. No, we don't care, right?
I'm sorry, what? He even says it plays great? Just, it plays great before the election, but now we don't care? Yeah, like everyone else was doing this for real, and he was just playing, he was just testing it out. You can even feel some people in the crowd were like, yeah, wait, we were playing? Come on, I wrote that on Grandpa's tombstone. I took that seriously. That's not even the biggest surprise. Because look, I can get going hard on your opponents, right? But Trump's campaign's central appeal was that he was an outsider. A man whose main mission was to drain the swamp. He said it all the time. He was going to get rid of the lobbyists and get rid of Wall Street money and give D.C. back to the people. But Truth Trump, he tells it like it is.
We're going to drain the swamp of corruption. Funny how that term caught on, isn't it? I tell everyone, I hated it. Somebody said, drain the swamp. I said, oh, that's so hokey. That is so terrible. I said, all right, I'll try it. So like a month ago, I said, Drain the swamp. The place went crazy. I said, whoa, what's this? Then I said it again. Then I started saying it like I meant it, right? And then I said it, I started loving it. And the place loved it. It's drain the swamp. I mean, it's true. It's true. It's true. Drain the swamp.
You know what Trump is like? He's like a magician telling everyone how he did the trick. And still some people are like, wow, magic. It's magic. Ooh, magic. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you liked that video, click here to subscribe. Just keep the mouse pointer away from my face, please. Don't, here, click here to, not my face, click here, please. Please, that looks, don't do that, that's sharp, click here to subscribe.